So hello, my name is Miroslav Bolach. I am from Octava class, and today I will be talking about traveling. As you can see, I'm doing this homework from the woods, and it is because at home it isn't really friendly environment, so therefore I have to do it outside. But I think it is a good choice doing this homework while traveling to my favorite spot at woods. And yes, so I just want to say in the beginning that I might be wearing a mask sometimes if a stranger goes around, and I might not be speaking because I'm kind of shy. And yes, that's it. So traveling. So the first question you should ask about traveling is, why do people travel? So there could be many reasons. It could be work, it could be some leisure time, it could be sports. Like sportsmen need to travel from place to place. Let's say you are doing snowboarding, so you just can't snowboard one steep for the whole year. You have to change the snow, you have to change the environment, just like I do now. And it's the same, let's say, for football players. It just, okay, stranger goes around. So I'm gonna be wearing this mask really quick. Okay, so let's say for these football players, it is the same, because they have to match against other players, and it is difficult to play on one stadium if the football teams are from different states. And it goes for many other sports, except maybe esports, which are which are played from or by computer. But this is not about traveling. Then I said leisure time. So let's say right now I'm traveling to my favorite spot where I mostly read my book, or I'm getting some sunburn. At this hour the sun isn't causing that much damage, so I think it's pretty safe. And maybe when people are traveling for holidays, they mainly use airplanes, and they travel maybe to the mountains, big mountain ranges where they can ski even in the summer, or they travel to these tropic islands, tropic areas when they can receive some heat from in the winter from the summer, from the sun. Shit, I'm sorry. So people like to travel in their free time for holidays, because it's my opinion, staying at the same place for the whole year is kind of boring, and just can't get the experience like from the whole of the world when you're at the same place. So you might even want to experience different cultures, and that's it for the leisure time. And then we know yes, leisure time, sports, and for work. Yes, definitely for work. These days this is a little bit more difficult, but I will explain it later. So people travel for because of work. They mainly travel to the work, where they have the job, where they have their own office, where they can concentrate better, and where they have their colleagues. They can discuss work-related topics more easily. And when they, let's say, when they wanna sign some papers, they also have to travel to meet in person, discuss what are the pros and cons of this sign. Yes. No, you know what I mean. What are the pros and cons of this contract, and that's why they travel. So, what means of transport people can use? Well, maybe we can start in the past. There are some people, so I'm gonna be wearing this mask and I'm gonna be quiet for a while, so sorry. No, whatever. I'm just gonna talk. You won't even notice. So, in the past, it was a little bit more difficult because people used only their legs, just like me now. Then they discovered that they can use some animals for transport. Then they discovered a wheel, which made transport much more easier. And after that, after the wheel, it was like 6,000 years ago, or maybe more. They started to discovering other means of transport that are using wheel, like trains, maybe cars, and that's a more of a present thing that we can use. Right now we can use cars, which is the most used type of transport because it's the most convenient. However, it is not that convenient for long distances. So people are also using, let's say, trains where they can, read, sleep. It is kind of cheaper than the airplanes, but airplanes are letting people to get to the places where they want very quickly. And if you get the ticket for the airplane at the right time, you might even get it cheaper than the train or bus. But what are the difficulties these days? Oh shit. Sorry. I'm kind of nervous person. So, what are the difficulties these days? As you already probably know, it is the pandemic difficulty when there is a quarantine and many states closed their gates. They closed the thresholds, and we kind of can't travel these days to the other states, which was pretty simple in the recent past. Even the Eurozone made it even simpler because we didn't have to trade our money for different currency, and that's it. So that's what made it a little bit complicated these days, but hopefully it will be the borders will be open very soon, and we can travel to the destinations we'd like to in the summer very soon. And what else? So we discussed past, we discussed present, what about future? So I can't really tell you what will be in the future, but we might see maybe flying cars, or I don't know, maybe helicopters will be more used. People might use them even in personal manners, that everyone would be owning one helicopter, just like now they're owning one car, maybe even more. And I would say that's it for the future, and that's it for this traveling assignment, let's say, maybe maturita test, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.